Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. Psalm 136 begins this way. It says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his loving kindness is everlasting." And that phrase is repeated time and time again, for his loving kindness is everlasting. And the word for loving kindness in the original is Hesed. And Hesed is a little bit difficult to translate into the English, but it has a lot of things that it entails, Of course, it entails loving kindness, but also, as the King James translates it, mercy, but also it communicates goodness, kindness, faithfulness. A lot of things are packed into this one word, and God is all of those things. His goodness probably encapsulates it all, as it is expressed in loving kindness, in faithfulness, and in mercy. But nonetheless, the psalmist here is praising God and showing how God, all the different things that God had done, demonstrates this Hesed that that describes him. We see that he demonstrated it in creation, in verses 1 through 9, in the rescue of the Israelites, in verses 10 through 15, in his guiding them in the wilderness, in verse 16, also in the victory he gave them over the kings, in verses 19 through 20, and then also in the providence he demonstrated to them in verses 21 through 25, and giving them the land. He remembered their low estate. He rescued us from our adversaries, but he gives food to all flesh. He gives thanks to the God of heaven. So, talking about his provision there. But nonetheless, these are the various ways in which God's Hesed has been demonstrated over the centuries. And as we think about this, these various ways in which it has been demonstrated to Israel is very similar to how it's been demonstrated to those who are believers in Christ. Because we too have seen his Hesed in creation, or we could say in new creation. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 17 states that if anyone is in Christ, behold, new creation. And time again, the Apostle Paul talks about how we are a new person in Christ. We've been raised to walk in newness of life. We're to walk according to the new self that's created by God through Jesus Christ. But then also his Hesed has been demonstrated in rescuing us from the domain of darkness, and translating us or transferring us over to his own kingdom. And Christ was able to rescue us from the rule of Satan to be a part of his own kingdom. And then we could see his guidance as well. He didn't just save us, redeem us, and rescue us and then leave us to ourselves, but in this wilderness of life, he's guiding us and helping us to clear out a path and really make a path through this difficult world that we live in. And then also he's given us victory over spiritual forces of darkness in the heavenly places. Talked about it in Ephesians chapter 6, but even victory over our own condemnation and guilt that sin had brought. We have victory over that. We have victory over Satan, victory over the world. As the Apostle John would say, this is our faith is our victory over the world. And so he's given us victory. And then providence as well. He's providing for us each and every day, not only with our basic physical needs, but also with every spiritual need that we have. As Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 3 says, we've been blessed with every spiritual blessing in the heavenly places through Christ. And so we really experience God's Hesed, his loving kindness, his mercy, his goodness, his kindness and faithfulness. We really experience that as New Testament believers, as it's been demonstrated to the utmost through what God has done for us through Jesus Christ. And so we should repeat day in and day out, moment after moment, for his loving kindness is everlasting. For his loving kindness is everlasting. For his loving kindness is everlasting. God has done so much to demonstrate his loving kindness towards us. And as such, we should do what the psalmist instructs us to do. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. And hopefully that will be our theme today. So these are some things we can reflect on and think about as we do our reading today. With that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.